Not yet. We'll be back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.I. the Mass Creator, and right next to me in the burgundy is my boy.
Hey man, Slut Gang CEO is in the building, Richie Rich.
And right next to me, where he's always at, always be, is my boy.
Got to.
And tonight, next to him is one of our newest friends, someone we just recently came into the photography world with, amazing photographer sitting in for the first time on the Grown Man Clique is Aronde. What's up, Aronde?
What's up, everybody? Yo, what up, bro?
But for tonight, everybody, we're going to call him O. Make it simple on yourselves. Just call him O. And over here, next to him is an empty chair. Do you have something to say, Chair?
All right, folks.
All right. So
that's right. We're getting started already. Let's go.
Let's go to the peanut guy. Hey, baby, that's my baby doll. Hey, love, what's up, Sheila? How you doing? Good evening to the rest of GMC and guests on and off screen. That's what's up. Thank you for joining in as you always do every week, my lovely wife, Sheila. What's up, baby? What's up? Hope you had an amazing Mother's Day, sweetheart. I tried to do what I could to make sure.
Happy Mother's Day, Auntie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. She need to come in the live peanut gallery. It's been a minute. But as you know, we start every week with the same thing. We toast to a good show. So pick up the cup with whatever you love to drink the most in it. Hold it up in the sky. Wave it from side to side and say clink, clink. Drink,
baby.
Let's get it to a good show. That's some high quality H2O.
We gotta get some glasses.
We had glasses.
I know.
And everybody was like, yo, y'all, that's bougie. That's bougie. I was like, no, but we grown men.
I want y'all to have glasses and me keep my red cups.
Okay. I mean, if that's the whole idea is that we used to do glasses, but you know, yeah.
They definitely did.
Yeah. So let's go around the table, and you got to lead off, because you knew. But what we do is we always go, what have you been doing since the last time we've seen you in these podcast streets? But for you, I'm just going to say, what have you been doing for the past week? What you been into? What you been getting into? What you been doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Pretty much for the last week, what I've been pretty much getting into is at home. I'm a stay-at-home dad, retired Air Force. I take care of my son.
Go blue.
So proud dad, of course. Short of that, still getting settled in the Virginia area. And as far as going back and forth, I've been up here with Scott and Jerry. You know, they welcome me with big arms, coming up here and working together. So I appreciate the warm welcome up to this area. So just back and forth, I'm just trying to hit the ground running. So
He's running too, y'all.
Yeah, he's running. He is an amazing photographer. You know, one thing about us is that when we see that thing, because you know what you seen it, when you seen it, when you know when you looking at photography and as opposed to a picture. So
let me bring him in.
yeah.
Here at the GMC, we do not lie.
okay.
Okay, you said Jerry woke me with big arms. You see them little things? You see them little things? Come on now. Gotta start.
These will carry
Show
you.
'em your guns.
Don't
Show 'em your
play.
guns.
I got muscles. I don't. I'm very strong for my size. People will let you know.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, you hilarious.
Thank you.
Anyway, so
Jack.
and that's about it. That's all you've been doing.
That's pretty much it. Taking care of home, trying to get my business going up in this area. If you don't know me, like I said, my name is Aronde Owens. You can follow me at Aronde J Owens Photography. And that's the best way to reach out to me.
Cool.
Bro, like everybody, spell that out for me.
Oh, spell it.
Yeah,
Aronde is
out
different.
there.
So
Yeah.
ORONDA J Owens OWENS Photography.
Let's do it. All right, while he's putting that on the screen, Scott.
Nah, you go next, man.
Go me?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I've been chilling. I've been going back and forth on a phone call trying to get this refund. Listen, this shit is really getting on my goddamn nerves. Okay?
No.
I never had a problem like this before.
Trying to get your tax refund?
No refund. You remember we was talking about my birthday party.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
didn't happen.
Right.
I'm still fucking waiting. And this is ridiculous at this point.
Damn.
This is ridiculous at this point.
So was it our people or was it somebody else?
Right now, only person I can blame right now is Eventbrite because they are responsible for my motherfucking refund.
Okay.
That's it.
I never went through Eventbrite, so I don't know.
Well, Eventbrite. I don't want to come see me.
Oh shit.
I don't want to come see me soon. ASAP. But this week been pretty cool for me. What I do this week? I did a lot. My cousin started bartending.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Yeah, my cousin. So I know Friday night we pulled up on her, show her a lot of love. This weekend was I've been just going. Just getting everything ready for just the big come up. I did a couple revamps and a couple little talk tos about Night Terrace. So that's still coming your way. I ain't forget.
Right.
All right.
Project's still coming. I said Night Terrace 2024. We still in motion.
Right.
We moving. I worked with Big Bro Naeem. Was that this week or last week?
Naeem? It was. I think it was last weekend.
It was last week. All right. Yeah. Everything becoming a blur right now.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That means you're working hard.
So yeah, that's really what I've been up to, man. I've been living, dog. Like I've been living.
All right. You stopped by here the other day. That was a welcome
Yeah.
surprise with you and your young lady. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed the little midday visit, and we had a couple minutes, chuckled a little bit. It was different. He gonna bust in my office saying, "Stop jerking off." I'm watching ASMR videos of people washing carpets. Who jerks off to people washing carpets?
Hey, he could have been. He
If
could
I
have been
know-
watching mukbang.
If y'all know what ASMR is,
He could have been.
it sounds like
Hey,
porn.
he could have been watching mukbang. I mean,
It is. It's
before.
ear porn. It's
Definitely.
ear porn.
You don't
Let's
remember- you don't remember
welcome
that
to
from
the
last
stage our boy John. John's in the house tonight. What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, man? What's up?
What's up,
John,
man?
John,
Yeah.
John. What you should say today? Fuck
What's up?
Frank from New Jersey.
Yeah, fuck face Frank.
That sounds wrong on 5 different levels, and we won't even go into that.
I feel like
I mean,
that's
you can assume whatever level you want.
I'm not
I mean-
assuming anything. I'm telling you, it's wrong on 5 levels.
Hey John, I feel like that's offensive, man.
Oh, poor baby. Hey, Jerry, get him some paper towels.
Oh, is that what we doing?
Oh,
Yeah, you just said, oh, it's offensive.
Hey, John. If I was you, I would hush the fuck up. Fair
Can you,
warning.
hey, show me on this doll where the internet hurt your feelings today.
he's in rare form,
Rare form, come on.
and he's rare.
A minor.
Don't worry. Listen, I got you covered for your trauma therapy next week. I got you.
Yeah, I hear you.
So,
I hear you.
But
what you been up to, John, since the last time we saw you?
just same old shit, man. Working, making that money. And that's it. That's really it.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's you.
yeah.
What you been up to, man?
Same as everyone, man. Working, shooting.
Yeah, because you said you had an
Traveling all-
amazing shoot.
Traveling all over the place. Yeah. Rolled up to
Crazy.
rolled up 95. Did a little beach shooting. You know,
Okay.
and discovered one more example of how I know that I'm a real photographer and that what I shoot is not more important than the quality of what I shoot.
Come on, talk to him.
When you have a naked woman in front of you and you are more concerned about how crispy the motherfucking sky is, that's how you know you're a fucking photographer and you don't give a shit.
Because neutral density filter was my friend today.
Yo, bro, that neutral density, man.
I don't have one.
You need to
You need to get one.
I don't have one.
Let's
Because you saw what it did when we used them for the film when we were shooting outdoors. It dialed that damn highlights right down to regular.
Let me put it to you like this. Think low light portraiture outdoors shooting wide open.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to invest.
You need
That's
to
investment.
Well,
borrow
before you
borrow one
invest,
and
wait a
go
minute,
out.
hold on, because before you invest,
Go.
I
borrow
will
one.
let you borrow one of mine.
Yeah.
And mine is a dollable, so you can change.
Mine too.
And I'm telling you, it'll change your world, and
Right.
you'll know immediately when you don't need it. When you don't need it, you'll be like, "Oh, I don't need it." But say noon till 5 o'clock in the evening, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I need that shit. I need that shit for real." So, what else did you do? That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. You know, shout out to all the moms,
Mom?
including mine.
Yeah.
The best mother on the planet, my mother.
Oh,
So
I challenge you. Because ain't nobody mother like my mother.
I didn't say that.
My mother is shit.
Everybody has the greatest mother in the world,
Exactly.
unless your mother was shit.
Right.
Unless you're the person who says, F
Yeah,
my mom because she wasn't shit.
Right.
Everybody's mom was the greatest mom in the world.
And that's
So,
the reason why I go so hard for this particular celebration, because I realize how blessed I have been. And I realize there are so many people who did not have the same experience that I did.
right.
And I don't diminish that at all.
You know, that's a good segue, right? Because I don't like when I hear people say, like, I don't have a good relationship with my mom. I'm like, how?
Because every mom is not built the same. Their mentalities are not. What if you have a mother who didn't want to be a mother?
I'm sorry, but we not built like that over here.
But you can
Right,
still have a
right,
mother
right.
and they not present, just like a
Yeah.
dad. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, there are times when you don't, people don't have that, and it's really,
Hey, let me say.
disheartening, but I don't know who this is for, but I think I
Lynn.
do.
Hey, listen.
Hey, what's up, Tacy? How you doing?
I want to say, Lynn Courier, I love you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They not like us. They not like us. I'm still.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm still on it.
well, most people never got the privilege to meet my amazing mom. My mom, Lorraine Brown, she was amazing. Um, I I don't know. I mean, I'm getting a little emotional, so I don't want to talk about it too much. But
Let the water flows.
yo, I ain't gonna cry, but not now. I'm just saying, it's like because like having a great mom as a wife,
Mhm.
it just reminds you every day how great your mom
Mother
was.
Yeah.
So it's like I get to at least give flowers to my wife that I would usually give to my mom. And also to see the other amazing moms like my sisters, and I mean it's like I have an amazing group of sisters, Marie,
Right.
Marie, Michelle, I shouldn't have started that.
Joanne.
Joanne, Judy,
Right.
Tony, who is not a mom from birth, but she actually takes care of all of the kids in the family. She's an amazing auntie mom.
Can we get a claps for the auntie?
Yeah, I mean all of them.
That's
So,
big.
a
couple of them.
so and of course my mother-in-law, who I've never called my mother-in-law, I call her my mom because she just usurped that role once my mom passed. She's my mom, and that's Miss Gladys. Gladys has always been amazing, and she's the kind of mother-in-law you always want. She's there, but she ain't always in your shit.
Right.
Because everybody would love to have a mother-in-law like that, and I do. Gladys, and she never forgets my birthday, never forgets me on Father's Day, never forgets, to celebrate me, and that's always great. So, big love to Gladys.
Big love to Gladys.
So, but I
Wel-
digress.
Welcome the empty chair to the stage.
All right, look who's here. You got to cut your
Look
mic
with the
on.
wind. Look with the wind
Right.
blew in.
So, I don't know if you had a chance to check it out, but this is Aronde. And this is Van, Van. That makes it easier for you because I almost messed up. I almost said Arondo, but it's Aronde. So just say O. And welcome to the screen, our boy on the scene, our
Grizz.
resident sommelier, one of the guys who, if he smells bad, he must have died in a room by himself for 4 days because he even have enough cologne to cover up that stench. My boy, the sophisticated grizzly Diaz Teddy. What's up?
What's happening, people? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Yeah. What's that? Great, Jerry. And you, I'm doing good. And it's okay to be a man and cry, Jerry. I know. I'm not. First of all, I don't know about this panel, but in general, these men around me, we are in touch with our emotions. So,
Mm.
oh, you don't even need it. You the one who you just showed an emotion. See what I mean? We in touch with our emotions.
Wait, who just showed an emotion?
So we always do. So yeah, you good.
There we go.
Yeah. So before I go around the room, we over the van now, and then we gonna go to Grizz. So what you been up to for this past week?
Man, look here. I got some new business cards made. Those are awesome. They came out great. The guy actually delivered 250 business cards in one day on 150-pound stock.
Oh, damn.
So I was highly impressed. Other than that, I got a big I guess this is probably gonna go in the flowers and powder, but the Buffalo Wild Wings in Columbia, y'all need to glue your balls to your butthole. Like y'all need to just go ahead and cut it out. I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
But
Thanks, Van. Now you're bringing up that damn song. Thanks.
yeah,
Y'all saw the song I glued my balls to my butthole, right?
No.
No.
No, I was hoping there wasn't a song like that.
yeah, it's a song.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that song.
I'm mad that y'all know it. That's the part that's bothering me.
So
Grizz,
Almost.
What's up, brother?
My brother.
What's happening?
What have you been doing since the last time I seen you in these podcast streets, my brother?
Well, brother, I'm getting everything together for this weekend's Corvette show. I'm getting ready to take all my baked goods and everything over there to the Corvette show. After that, I'm going to be relaunching my clothing and shoe line. So right after that, on the 20th, I'll put my website back up to relaunch my clothing and shoe line. And not to mention, I just checked, and my YouTube following has gone up to 740. So we're climbing up to that 1,000.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah,
But
it's been
look,
going pretty good.
before you make it to the car show, can you bend them rims this way with a couple of them cranberry almond? You know, my
I need a couple of those, bro. I got you.
yeah. I mean, I don't care if I got to come get them. Just while you baking, make me some, and you know I will pay. I don't have a problem because I know that this man, he's a resident sommelier. He works for the city, and he also is an amazing baker. And he makes some good shit, like good shit
Yeah.
from scratch, no recipe. He look at it and he be like this. I gotta take you out of the solo. Wait a minute, but he be like this. That's right.
That's about right.
He get a cup of sugar and do like this. That's
waiting,
enough.
I'm waiting for my special batch, Grace.
I know, and I'm waiting to get the things to make the special batch. You know, I have to be licensed for that. I have to get a license for
You gotta be licensed. I got you.
License to make a special batch.
Oh,
You a Baltimorean like he is. Don't follow
I
him
know,
down
yeah.
that damn alley, yo.
he's not getting me caught.
Don't do it.
Hey, this
Don't
alley
do
ain't
it.
never hurt nobody.
Don't do it.
This alley ain't never hurt
You know
nobody.
what? If y'all can make it to the car show,
Congrats, Grizz. Okay, you got a congrats.
thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. But if y'all can actually make it to the car show, I'm actually debuting a brand new pound cake. It's the blueberry lemonade pound cake. I'll be bringing it.
Oh, okay.
When is it? When is it, Grace?
It's gonna be this. It's this Saturday coming up. Out Essex. The car show is out Essex. I'm gonna get the flyer and everything so I can put it up so everybody can see. So come on out, check out some of the Corvettes, and come to the table and grab what you get. Now you get there early enough, because
I just got 5 pounds heavier just listening to you say the name.
oh yeah, the blueberry lemonade.
Lemonade. Oh gosh.
Blueberry lemonade pancakes.
I'm gonna call my pops because my pops got a Corvette and he really be in all those.
Oh
things.
yeah, you tell them come through, man.
I want to know if she's in it. He don't really.
Yeah, I had that. The Hennessy pineapple cheesecake.
He don't tell me till you get there. He be like, "Hey, pull up."
Right now, there's a cherry cheesecake in my refrigerator.
So I'm gonna call him.
I'm gonna be fucking that up when I go home.
You said it's this Saturday out Essex.
Yeah, out Essex. I'm gonna get the flyer and everything and put it up in the
Please do. Please do. If you can post it to me, if you can post it over here in before the end of the show, I'll put it up.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it and see if I'm gonna put it up there.
But okay, so that's everybody but me, right? Okay, well, I mean, this week wasn't a really like I've been going through some shit, man. Like really, like I mean, I've been having to deal with shit on another level, and most of it was shit that had nothing to do with me. And I hate when that shit happens. But also, I did have an amazing Saturday because one thing my people tell you is I will tell you that I had a shitty week, but if you were a part of it, if you weren't, then I'm not going to. I think negative energy breeds negative energy, so I try to get rid of it as soon as possible. So I just say that I had it, and those who were in the circle and they know, and those who don't, well, guess what? Pray for me because that made it a little bit better if you did. So anyway, my niece left from the studio here to go to her prom, so I actually did her prom send-off pictures. The amazing Ariane Amani, she actually became prom queen. Okay, that's how we do in our family. I took pictures of the prom queen before she was crowned. So and then today O and I had the amazing opportunity to shoot one of my favorite new models that I've been working with, and that's Holly Lemaster. She came through and she crushed it. She did an amazing job. We had some amazing images, and I mean,
Nice.
she's just a great person, and she's got great energy, and it's always a pleasure when she comes through. So we got a comment right here from our amazing long time. I think she was on the second show and has barely missed any since. Shauna. Shauna was up, baby.
Hey,
Good evening,
Shauna.
fellas of the GMC. Hope everything is going fine this Monday evening. It is going to be fine because guess what? Rich is signing your shirt tonight, and both of them will be on their way by the end of the week.
Oh, I was
So-
I've been ready.
Yeah, but we had a couple technical difficulties. He did. It wasn't because he didn't want to,
Yeah,
Shauna. So
yeah,
you don't have
right.
to go in on him about that. It's just we had a couple technical difficulties getting all four of us in the room at the same time. But your shirts are waiting and ready for you. So we will definitely get Rich's signature on it, and we'll get them to you.
But
We
before
gotta
the end
record
of
a
the
video.
show, he'll give you a reason to go in.
Who, me?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
give her a reason to go in.
Keep the show
So-
going.
Oh yeah,
Keep the show
absolutely,
going.
absolutely.
We here. We here.
So anyway, let's see. I don't know if I uploaded it, but I did.
Brain.
I just said to
I
you,
gotta
brother.
find it. Okay. I gotta find this because this is our hot button topic for the night. So I gotta do this. We're gonna go into this briefly. We're gonna give it about 15 minutes of airtime, and then we're gonna go in from there. So I'm waiting for it to upload. But besides that, I had a great
Hold
week.
up, though.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
What?
I thought it was somebody else.
All right.
Get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget, then what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I
was fucking you.
just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not
Yeah,
moving.
but see, what he did was this though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So
So-
let me just go though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your bins. Now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But Jazz,
No, it's just I'm not moving, and
if
you're gonna have to
if
deal
you
with
want to
it.
stay
Either way, you have to
upgraded,
pay
stay with
it.
me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, so if you
Yeah.
want me to stay with you for these items and use you basically.
Not for them. If you
But
want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay, so then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle. My lifestyle is now contingent. My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment. Then what
Then
stops me
then you
from
should
just
get married
staying with
then,
you
Jazz.
for that?
Then Jazz, you want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and
You're
your
not
mortgage.
entitled.
I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But
Still not entitled,
realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your
But
lifestyle.
that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Like, or I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car. I'm gonna trash the house.
Sponsor you until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me,
Until
until
you
I
need more time.
Loudest thing on the internet.
What?
What the fuck is with that?
I'm gonna let everybody else say something before I say something.
Oh no,
No, you got the floor, son.
So before you say what you gotta say, I'm gonna say this. So now we have to give women, not me personally, because I've been married for 30 fucking years plus 6, but 30 amazing years plus 6. I'm sorry, it's not fucking years. Y'all know what I mean. I'm in podcast mode. So, but I've been married for 36 years. Yeah, I gotta go home tonight. No matter how ha ha he this is, I still love my wife. So anyway, if I'm out in these streets these days, after I break up with you, I'm supposed to support you with Can I say it?
Say it.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Slut support.
Yeah.
Whoa, don't use my term now.
Yeah, fuck that.
I got to
already
give you
cut
slut
child support
support
off.
after
Fuck
I'm
all that.
finished smutting with you. Well, let's go there. Smut support. I got to give you smut support now because we done broke up, and you feel like the lifestyle that I helped you help provide for you is contingent upon me breaking up with you. I still got to keep it. Grizz, you have the floor.
He's about to explode. Let him loose.
JB, I'm gonna say this with all the love that I possibly can in my heart.
No, you're not.
Who the bumba clod this bum bitch? You hear me say? Who the bum bitch you talking about now? We don't owe you
Right? He
shit.
brought the Jamaican out of his ass.
We don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I am not your sponsor. It is not my job to continue to keep you in some kind of a lifestyle. If you don't want to be here no more, no more, get gone, bitch. Get out here. We can't do it. Nah, fuck that. No, boy. Whoo, man. Honestly, I could get worse.
Man.
I could be worse, but god damn it.
Man.
I got a question.
Bomba club.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
I got a question, right? Y'all ever been fired from a job?
Yep.
Yeah.
No?
Nah.
That's crazy. I
Damn.
have. And never once have I been fired. I still got paid.
Hey.
So all that true boss.
Straight facts. Straight facts.
Okay, so Shauna says, no, it's all good. I won't be hard on him, but he better get on his knees to make up for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a sign of endearment. That's Sheila. That's some crackanackle bull. She delusional.
Boy.
Too many bees, they are entitled to shit they couldn't get on their own before their better half came into the picture. If they break up, no woman, the fuck up and get out there and have respect
Hey, Rich, I got one
for
better
yourself and get your own.
I got one better for you.
Come on, talk to me.
Just like you said, have you ever left a job?
Yeah.
Really?
Who the fuck has left a job and the job said, you know what, I'm going to continue to pay you?
Yeah, man.
So
I mean,
I got something to
only
say.
if you
Nah, son.
Go ahead,
you
Oak.
leave the job. The only way that you get money from a job if you're no longer on the job is if they give you some kind of what do you
Severance.
call it? Shit? Severance pay. That's it. That's it. And here's the thing, woman, I'm not paying you. I'm not giving you no goddamn severance. It's contingent on me being there. If I'm not there, you get nothing. You tear up my apartment, I send your punk ass to jail. There you go.
Right.
Lock your fuck up. No, just go to jail, bitch.
Grizz one of them old school players.
It's called pre-nut. If I'm before I nut, I owe you nothing. If it's before I nut, I owe you nothing. Because if you saying no more nut, I owe you nothing. Nothing, honey.
I lifted you up to this lifestyle. That's right. I lifted you. That means you couldn't lift your goddamn self. That means that you should have thought about it before you decided to walk the fuck out. So since you can't lift
with
yourself,
your money the whole time I was giving you all this.
Right.
Something I kind of say. I think speaking on young lady that was just speaking the entitlement, but as far as like now what we have in today's society and what's coming up now is everybody looking for a come up, you know, what they could put in their pocket, how they could make the next moves and stuff like that. And it's about taking advantage of people. But at the end of the day, you make your own way. At the end of the day, we pour into that. But at the end of the day, the taking away part is people. And I kind of take that back to as the fathers, the mothers, and then the relationships. And then even deeper to it with the relationships, it's just the fact that in these relationships, I shouldn't be your stepping stone to get to being the millionaire, billionaire, whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to lay your own roads and tracks as far as how you move in life. But to me, as far as like the women nowadays, like you said, you ain't getting the fucking thing. You know, we done. That's how I see it.
If we don't have a prenup, you were a pre-nut.
right? My thing is, if you know how they always
Yeah,
say,
we are. Come on, get it.
You pay your own bills. You pay your own bills. You got your own shit. Welcome to being an adult, bitch. Welcome to being a fucking adult.
If that's
Go ahead,
the case,
brother.
if we break up, and I still gotta pay your bills, Pay that car note.
I'm coming in whenever I want you to get me a size
To
shot.
talk, listen.
I'm going
Listen.
to be breaking that back at a phone call's notice.
You might as
I
well not
mean-
change the lock.
Might
Right.
not call.
They can change the lock.
I've got a quick question.
Right.
I'm paying for the lock, so
It's
guess
my
what?
lock,
It's
it's
my
my
lock.
door, it's my house.
Hold up. What the fuck happens when I move on?
Try to find a way to ruin your life. That's it.
It don't make sense, right? Like,
Oh no, we got what
like,
you said, Shauna. We definitely understood what you said.
Yeah, like do I not give my new chick a new car
Right.
and give everything that I was trying to do with you, but our relationship didn't work? Do I deprive her from that?
No, it's always to keep ties with you.
Nah, I ain't got no
try
kids,
to
baby.
try to keep ties, but like I
Hey,
said,
man.
no kids. There's
Hey.
no reason to keep ties with somebody. Let them ties go. Move past.
Yeah. So
Move
then,
forward.
Tie this dick around her.
Yeah.
so me and knowing the stuff that I know, as far as this entitlement and having to pay for stuff goes, here's a little homework for everybody. There is actually a gold digger law that's on the books.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
In Maryland?
It's 50 states.
Oh,
All
damn.
50
Damn,
states.
damn, bro. You gotta fact check him sometimes. He said, "You ain't gotta change. You ain't gotta turn your blinker on to make it turn."
You don't.
You don't. That's true.
You don't.
You can go this, or this, and you can turn the corner.
For that.
You don't have to wear a condom with a hook on the bottom of it. Right.
You don't. You don't. But it'd be a good idea.
You might not want to make that goddamn mistake.
But yeah, there's
Because you
actually-
said you didn't say a dancer, which is good. You said a hooker. There's some
yeah,
hookers
so,
out
so
there.
there is a
You got to be careful of the hookers.
there is
On
an
Ba-
actual gold
On
digger law
Baltimore
on the
Street,
books.
is there a difference?
Yes,
Oh, no, hold on.
there is.
We got to hit a gold digger law.
Yeah, so there is an
I
actual.
paid for college tuition for about 27 young ladies before I got married. No, they were dancers on the block. So, and they were definitely working towards their college tuition. I believe them.
Damn, why Grizz go off screen, yo?
Ain't never
Yeah,
lied.
so there.
So they wanted to graduate summa cum laude.
Wow.
Grizz got off screen because he's like, I know.
Yeah, so there is an actual gold digger law on the books. The formal name for it is actually called unjust enrichment. And if two parties are in a relationship and one person leaves the relationship and it's based off of a contractual obligation, then you can actually sue that person for the materials back now that the relationship is over.
Go get my shit. Go get my shit.
Is this
Wow.
So these ladies out
Is this
here,
Maryland?
huh?
Is this Maryland?
This is all 50 states.
Oh shit.
It's called unjust enrichment. You can look it up. So these ladies, they better be careful in who they're asking to give them stuff. Because when that relationship breaks up, they can sue them and get that car back and get that apartment back and get that cash back legally. And there's nothing that they can do about it because the relationship was based off of a contractual obligation. And as we know, verbal or written contracts stand up in court.
What they say, JG Wentworth? I want my cash now.
Yep.
I feel like it's so vicious.
JB, I don't know why. Hey, JB,
Yeah.
I don't know why you thought this was going to be 15 minutes.
We almost there. It's almost finished. Because I mean, the whole idea is that this was the hot button topic. Scott shared it with me earlier, and I was like, "Yo, this is the hot button topic. This is the one we're gonna lead off with." But I had to jump in with this, and then we're gonna get back onto our regularly scheduled program. But
we
because
the moral of the story, though,
what?
hot topic,
What?
fellas,
Yeah.
if she ain't your wife, don't buy her shit. You telling me laws and shit? Like, damn. If she ain't going to be your wife, y'all ain't moving. Like, don't buy her shit.
Right.
Because guess what? You still gonna have to pay for that shit.
Right.
Don't put shit on layaway.
Can I love you all?
He said, Tony, put it on layaway.
I think she meant Van.
Yeah, Van, I love you and all, but hush it up and don't be giving these bees any helpful information. Damn, it changes my van in the can.
The fuck is Van in the can?
And on that note, here we go. Flowers or powder for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the podcast, if you don't know what Flowers and Powders is, if you've never seen the Grown Man Clique and you have no freaking idea where we're going from here, we're going to go down 97 to 5 and go over to my boy Van Gogh, who's live, and he's going to tell you what Flowers and Powders is all about. So let's get it.
So, Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show that we do every week where if somebody's done something amazing for you, helped you out in some kind of way that you feel grateful for, you can virtually give them, flowers and a nice little shout out. But on the other hand, if you go out to eat dinner and the waiter decides to cash you out and leave himself a tip that you didn't even write in.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened.
Here we go.
Go ahead and grab one of them beer bottles off the counter and show them what it's all about.
So we're going right to Van.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Van.
What about that?
Yeah. So, John. So, went out to get lunch today with my kid. We're sitting there, we're eating lunch. We had wings, whatever. And I'm just going to try and keep this as short as possible, but put it this way. If Israel wants to go ahead and do some more stuff, I got another target for him. Yeah, it was that bad. But
wow.
It takes them 36 minutes to give us our drinks. And that was after the food came. Didn't get any of the sides that were supposed to come with it, even after we asked, where they're supposed to be. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just going to finish, cash out, whatever, bring me the check. Guy brings me the check. I go to hand him the card. He says, you have to do it through the app.
Yeah.
The app doesn't work. I explained to him the app doesn't work. That's why he had to ring it in when I first got there, because the thing on the table wouldn't even freaking scan. So you already had to ring it in. You already know the app doesn't work, and you're going to try and get me to pay through the app. No, take the card. He looks at me and says, you'll figure it out, and walks the fuck away.
Wow.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Love shit like that.
You got 2 minutes to come back over here and get this card or cash me out.
I have 2
Or
words.
you don't want my money.
Dine and dash.
I got 2 names. Alvin Gray.
Yeah.
Check, please.
Check, please.
Right.
Okay.
So-
Well, hold on. I don't want to interrupt your story, but if you have not seen Alvin Gray's Check, please try to check that movie out. That's an amazing filmmaker here in Baltimore. He made the rapper who got shot in the foot. And we all know what that was about. Okay. And he also made a movie called Check Please. And one of my real good homies is in that movie. My boy Tim Trees, Baltimore's own. So I mean, if you haven't seen, you need to check out Alvin Gray. You can rent his movie or buy his movies. You need to shout out to Tim Trees, Mr. Bankrolls.
There's another Tim.
Oh, okay, just Tim. Let's shout out just Tim. You gonna try and change? Don't try to play with me with the trivia. I know. Yeah, we had a bunch of Tims. That's what I'm saying. But the whole idea is with such an amazing cast. Please check those movies out because that supports Black business and that supports us and that supports everything that we're going to talk about in the next 35 to 40 minutes of this show. So anyway, continue.
Yeah. So the guy comes over after about 10 more minutes of sitting there, gets my card. And you know, I'm thinking he's going to bring me the thing back to do the tip and all that other stuff. No, he does everything at the register, includes his own tip.
Wow.
It's printed out. It's not my handwriting or anything. It's printed out. And I get the customer copy. I don't even sign anything. I'm like, what? Are you serious right now? I was like, oh, corporate's getting a call about this shit tomorrow.
Oh,
I didn't get my sides.
Fuck corporate.
My water came after my food came. The app doesn't work. And then this motherfucker is going to tip himself without my permission? No, this is not going to work for me. This is not going to work for me. Like I said, if Israel has another target, I can get a grid coordinator for you.
They're good podcast. Oh,
No, we good. We're good.
It was better you than me.
I've got some powder.
So who else has some flowers or powder to give out?
I just,
I definitely have.
back off of man. I'd have looked at somebody and I'd have been like, you know what? It's up.
Yeah, I've got some, Jerry.
like I would be like, damn, this is disrespect.
Matter of fact,
Don't go get the receipt, man. Don't go.
He going to get the receipt.
Oh my God. Now we're gonna know
Better
the
than
place.
him than me, because
He
Hey,
gonna-
Jerry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I've got some powder.
Okay.
dude.
Really? Seriously, dude, get me a. Come on now, come on.
Everybody gets the main screen. We always do that.
Thank you. So, to the people that use services and don't tip,
Oh,
just fuck off. That's all I've got.
Shut up, bitch. Sex. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
You non-tipping motherfuckers. That's all he had to say. You non-tipping motherfuckers.
I'm like, if you can't tip, don't use a specific service you're trying to use.
that's supposed to be written in.
John, I'm gonna piggyback off your powder.
Yeah.
You stole one of mine tonight.
Wow.
No, I didn't steal shit. I'm living this crap, cheap ass motherfuckers.
Hey, listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen, like I'm gonna piggyback off of John Powder real quick.
Sorry.
That's good.
You know.
Look,
Yeah,
look,
everybody
fellas.
knows.
See, that's not a handwritten tip.
Fellas.
He
I wanna-
put that in the machine himself.
Yo, Rich, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. They're like on their own.
Oh yeah, no, he gave you the wrong.
No, we about to get into this.
He gave you the wrong. He gave you the wrong copy.
We about to get
There's
into
no,
let me
there's
see.
no wrong
At the-
copy.
Yeah, but at
Oh,
the,
I've seen those.
but
before.
at the most, it should have been a what
So the name of the company
$6.28 tip. At the most, that's
Right.
15% is
Oh, you already said that.
$6.28.
Well, 50. No, the standard automatic for most places is 18.
I ain't no.
But
So that's
it's
still
usually-
only
Yeah.
$7.43.
Exactly.
So
Yes,
as far
that's real.
as far as
Look
this
at the
tip,
time. That was today.
as far as
That
tipping,
was today. Look at the time. Look at the time.
as
on
far
it.
as tipping
That was
is a
today.
privilege, and as far as shitty
Oh,
service
that
and
nigga
everything
getting
like
fired,
that,
yeah.
once again, the entitlement. Your job is to provide a
I
certain
left
service.
there and came
So
here.
for a person to
That
tip,
just happened.
that's a perk at the same time, because
Right.
when people don't tip, they catch an attitude and stuff like that. Once again, I lived in Japan, and so
Hey, yeah.
by people telling you how much they appreciate your service versus the tipping, the monetary thing within the United States of America, that's something that we adapted. That's something that we
Right.
adapted here.
Right.
So to think that we have an entitlement to tip you because your service is the job that you're fulfilling. So that is your job. So if you're a photographer, cool, if you tip me, but my job is to provide a service. If I'm a waitress, my job is to provide a service, and it comes with the details of what I'm required to do. Now, if you go above and beyond and provide outstanding service, okay, I'm gonna tip you. But the entitlement that I have to tip you, you don't have to tip anybody.
Now,
see,
correct me.
see,
Now,
see.
correct me if I'm wrong. Is the custom in Japan still to this day tipping is frowned upon?
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
To this day.
absolutely.
Yes.
That was my point.
And the whole idea is that in America, the whole idea of the tipping system was built by the businesses to keep from having to pay you a full rate
Yep.
or a full wage.
Yep.
So in Japan, which is different, they get a full
They
day's
do.
wage for what they're doing. And if you perform to the point where someone feels that you went above and beyond, it's above you get the tip and it's above what you made for the day, and it's considered gracious or gratuitous, or what is considered a gratuity.
Hey, how about that?
But here, a gratuity has become something that you expect to
Or
get
you're
just
entitled
because
to
you
it.
brought a plate to the table, even if
Now,
you got
Jerry.
the order wrong.
But it's
Now, Jerry, let me interrupt. Now, with me, right? Again, I'm not going to get into what I do because I don't want my haters to try to take me out. Um, yeah, you have no fucking idea how many people I've pissed off on the internet. But anyhow,
It's muff.
it's terrible. No, now, like with me, I know tips are not required, and I'm just thankful when I get them. If I get them, good. I've made some extra money. If not, that's okay too, sort of.
Cause see me, I'm a tipper. I'll tip all day, and
Yeah,
it ain't
me
no
too.
couple dollars. I'm a
Jump.
tip, but
Yeah.
I believe in the service that you provide when it's outstanding, because I know that how I am and the way I carry myself in all the things that I do is when you perform whatever you do, when you step out the plate and just do the little extra conversation, whatever. I'm gonna make sure that I give you a nice tip, because at the end of the day, your work shows. I want to show my appreciation, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna come back and support you. But when you giving shitty, trashy service, it's kind of
Nope.
hard for me to step in that role of saying, "Hey, I want to tip." I still make tip, but it's not going to be what I want to tip, because at the end of the day, I do understand from all levels, as far as from the waitress to the other arenas, as far as like what your role is in that business. But at the end of the day,
All right, let me
I've-
intervene
I've-
just real quick.
I've
Right?
tipped a penny before.
Go ahead.
Yo, Wilder. Let me intervene because I really want to be on John's side right now.
Right.
That tip
That makes
shit
sense.
really means
Something.
something.
because it
Yeah.
affects
In America,
it
yeah.
affects a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say America.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about other countries right now. I ain't gonna lie, because I DoorDash sometimes. All right. We're talking about some shit now, right?
Now-
Go ahead.
Now,
Go
here
ahead.
we
Go
go.
ahead.
Now,
here we go.
No, you're in a perfect situation.
Yeah. Listen. I don't give a fuck how much you pay. All right. If you don't leave a tip, don't fucking leave a message or call me to ask me to do shit. My only job in that moment is to deliver your food. You got what you paid for. Anything else I do extra, suck my dick. like if you don't need a tip, I don't give a fuck about your fresh fries. I don't give a fuck
Now,
about.
hey, Rich. Now I've heard
I'm not done.
a lot of fucked up stories with DoorDash.
With white people. I'm trying to cut black people off. I'm not done. Let me finish. Like that. I'm gonna let you go. Shit. I love you, Sean. But still.
No, Rich.
Don't do that shit, yo. Like, don't ask me for nothing extra. If you know when that shit comes up, and I order from DoorDash, when that shit comes up, and you said, I'm automatically gonna go say other 0.00. No, fuck your sweet and sour sauce. Yo, fuck. Yo,
Even if they put it in the bag, I'm gonna take it out just because.
Listen, ask me. It's like, I don't care if you get there and their bag is closed. He asked them to put fresh fries in my bags. I said, cool. I looked at this shit. I said, no. Kiss my ass. You gonna get the fries you pay for.
So what's fresh when your time to get to the person's house gotta play a part?
Oh, a lot. Because sometimes the motherfuckers come in and they be like, oh, it's 19 minutes away. Okay, you know what? Your fries ain't gonna be fresh if they came out the goddamn fryer.
They never gonna be fresh 19
Right.
minutes away,
Right.
even if they came out the fryer.
Right.
Yo, so technically mad.
I'll put them near the heater in my car.
And let me, and I'm gonna let you go, Jay.
Dry.
But how many of y'all did
All right.
like serving jobs?
I've done everything.
Y'all did them shit.
Yeah.
Right?
I've
How
done
much?
DoorDash and I've done
No, I mean like waiting jobs.
dude, I was a restaurant manager and I worked my way
So
up
you
from
know
a
how much they pay
busser.
the waiters, right?
Mhm. Yeah, 2:30 when I
Man,
started.
imagine. Just imagine.
Welcome to
this is
Scream, Jay Nicole. She's up there. What's up,
Shout out-
Jay?
shout out to
lady?
Jay.
Hey.
Jay.
Hey,
Jay,
y'all.
Fire Street Saturday. I loved it. Listen.
Flowers and powder is taking for fucking ever now. I didn't know it was going to take this long.
Listen, all right,
I still got some powder.
God damn.
I got powder.
John started.
Oh, I do too.
Let me go get some water.
It triggered something in me. But look. Just imagine this. Y'all waiting some shit for like 560 hours and shit. Y'all dealing with people attitudes all day and shit. And a motherfucker, because the chef fucked up, ain't gonna tip you because another employee. None of this shit is bullshit.
It's a mindset thing.
It is.
So even being amongst you men, my mindset is a little bit different. I spend a lot of my time in the military, so it's just like you said, as far as like serving and stuff. I serve, but I haven't served on that level. But as far as the mindset, I will definitely say your background, your upbringing, the people that you're around, all that play a part in the way that you think, the way that you go about doing stuff. 100%. And when you kind of see that, even from where I came from, where I grew up from, stepping outside, my parents moving me from out that type of environment, but at the end of the day, it's still a choice, and the decisions that you make is still play a part in how it affects you. So when I step in that place in my life, it's just more so of where I want to be, who I want to be, what I want to do, what I want to show others. But at the end of the day, it still affects you. I mean, it affects other people.
And I hear that, and I'm with that because I grew up with my parents telling me like, when you go out, you got to tip the service. I'm from that too, right? But also, I grew up around my brothers and the unks that's on it, and they be like, yeah, when you trying to get some pussy, you just be like, let me stick the tip in. So tipping matters. Tipping matters. Oh God, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And on that note, we need to move on. Somebody else got some flowers or powder because I got some.
I just got my powder ain't gonna take this long. My powder ain't gonna take this long. But
not even.
So I need if anybody's listening to the Grown Man Clique podcast tonight that actually comes to check out the Teddy Files and check out my fragrance reviews, understand I do this. Please don't come up on my video trying to tell me how to do a video when you got one follower. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. As a matter of fact, all that right there. Okay? Shut the fuck up. That's all I got.
Wait, we still on the flowers and powder?
Yeah.
I'm like an hour late. It was a rough.
Yeah. We had plenty of powder. I need some liquor.
Israel got
I need some liquor.
Look, Israel got involved in this one. I'm telling you, flowers and powder just went to a whole nother level tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's slow walking. He good.
So in other words, y'all never made it to the topic.
That's not. We getting ready to make it to the topic.
Oh, I just missed.
All right, you said you had some powder.
No, I'm good.
You good?
Let's move.
Did you have powder or something, Jay?
We need to move it.
I'm just getting off. Hell yeah, I got powder.
Okay, here we go. Even though you're in total darkness, solo layout, that's the key. Can you put on your light in your car?
Because you know my windows is like 5%. Yeah, I left work for Friday. They did nothing. I came back today. They still chose to do nothing and was shorthanded. So I'm in a different department. So my department was on hold all day. Nothing was touched in there at all. So I completed another department's work and still had to do all of mine. And everybody left. You want me to do 8 hours of work in about an hour? Yeah, good luck with that.
There it is.
Damn.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't miss powder. That was worth powder. All right. I would like to give flowers to the DMC and the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast for providing high quality entertainment.
Hey,
there we go.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Right. She doesn't
Sorry,
normally
it's
do
back.
that. She doesn't normally do that. So that's real. That's real. So let's go ahead and we're gonna just skirt, and we are now on the topic of the day. So who came up with the topic? It was Scott. Okay. So we going to just peel back the cap on this a little bit. Skizzy.
Turn this hat around. Here we go.
Now, see, this was the whole idea. I hope I interpreted it correct way because you were talking about support, and I didn't know which way you meant it because there are so many different levels of support.
That was my point.
Right.
I'm talking across the board. The fact that the whole notion of support and the interpretation of everyone on the planet that has an opinion, that has a keyboard,
Right.
and how that relates to how men are supposed to support whoever it is they're supposed to support, and all of those different interpretations. That's why I left it open, because that's something that needs to be talked about.
Well, let's look at this.
Surround yourself with people who support you, with people who give you good vibes, with people who speak life into you.
Oh yeah.
Does that always help?
I think it'll always help. Yeah, if that support is real, yeah.
That's the key. Real
Real.
support, authentic,
Exactly.
authentic. Good word.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times, just like if you saw on the commercial, I don't know how many people saw the commercial. It was a young lady saying, "I'll always be there to support you," and those are the first ones that bail out on you.
Mm-hmm.
The people who what does it go? You protestive too much.
Oh yeah.
It's you exclamate too much. You exclamate too much. You tell me you're going to be there too much for you to never be there.
Right.
So, I mean, my question to you guys is how many times have you run into that serial cheerleader is what I call them. They're always going to be like, yay, 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 you, yay, you, yay, you. And then when you say, yo, I need somebody to come over here and help me paint the white background. I got
1 2 minute time.
You need the crickets.
you lost an abyss because they never show up. They always got an excuse why they didn't show up, and then they want to get mad at you when you ask them why they didn't.
Or if you got to move.
Right.
We all been there.
Yeah.
And
Free pizza and everything for anybody who moves. I'll buy beer once we get to the new location.
only time in the history of the world that niggas will turn down free anything.
Guess what? You want to, and my wife will tell you this is totally true.
Be eating 6 pizzas
When
by
we
yourself.
moved from our apartment to our home 20 plus years ago, I had just broke my ankle on a basketball court. Guess who drove the moving van from the apartment to the house?
You or Sheila?
Me.
Damn, on a broken leg.
Yeah, in a cast.
Damn.
Which ankle was it?
The right one. I came down on somebody's after I got him. I came down on their ankle.
You gotta cross up. It's cool.
No, I didn't get crossed up. You see, that's somebody who doesn't know my basketball history because you've heard it, haven't you?
But I know why he left.
Yeah, but he's been around some of my friends all the way back to the days when I used to play basketball, and he will tell you I was really good, and they tell you that I was really good.
No, he's shit, but I got you because it sounds funny as shit. It really did.
Yeah,
But I ain't gonna hold you.
But I came down. I went up for a layup, did a underhand layup, went under the basket, and when I came down on somebody's foot, rolled my ankle really bad, broke it, and first of all, I had to drive from the basketball court to my house with a stick. Yeah, because I only drove manual. Nobody could convince me to drive an automatic back in the day. I was like, oh, you need your stick. You gotta get that. And so that was the day that everybody from Druid Hill Park to Roland Ridge actually saw me crying and yelling the whole way home. Because I never took off my shoe. You know, that's a no. You don't take off your shoe.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So, but I drove all the way home with a broken ankle with a stick shift.
Damn.
I just want to take this opportunity real quick to say goodbye to everybody. I love y'all.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all.
I gotta go.
All right. Have a good evening.
All right now.
Peace.
Peace.
So you know, for me, driving a moving van, and I already told you I got a big ass family. You know, sometimes when it comes to moving, people get scared. So, but support
You
is
ain't
really
realized it was time for me to move. It was me. My mother, I really can't count her because she just sat on the steps and watched.
right.
My little cousin, who at the time was what, 11, 12, you can imagine how much her peep was not. And her co-worker was me and him. 60 stairs. No
Yeah,
elevator.
60 stairs where she lives.
Nah,
60.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
She on top floor.
I went up there to get some banana pudding one time.
He almost died.
You move up that motherfucker. Call me when shit is downstairs.
I'm throwing shit off the roof.
I'm gonna go up one flight.
Catch.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. I put it in the truck.
That's pretty much how it is. People come up 2 flights, they like, damn, where the door? Keep going. Keep
No,
going.
fuck all that. Hey, look, I got you at the
That's
truck.
good.
I got you at the truck.
That was my mother.
No matter what you're doing, what you're doing.
That wasn't what I wanted to play. I'm sorry.
Let me say this real fast. Stop overlooking the people who genuinely love and support you, trying to impress the ones who don't. Hello.
Yep.
Baby, say it again, please. Can you run it back one more time, please? Please.
Let me say this real fast. Stop overlooking the people who genuinely love and support you, trying to impress the ones who don't. Hello.
And that is big. That
Right,
is
right.
a big thing. People do that all the time, and I don't understand it because if you got genuine dogs that roll with you, the rollies, the ones that no matter when you call, they there, and you always trying to impress the next person that you I just don't understand that mentality.
Yeah.
Just know that I'm gonna eventually stop supporting.
Because you want to fit in.
I feel like humans are the grass is always green. They have that mentality.
But you
Grass
know
is
what?
green where you water it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you know what fertilizes grass? Shit.
Yeah, but when you the shit, that grass stay fertilized. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because the whole idea is that when you always dealing with shit, yeah, your grass is fertilized, but guess what? When will it grow? You can't right. So you always dealing with shit because you dealing with shit people. That means that your grass is only getting fertilized. It's not getting watered.
It's tainted,
Right.
That shit water.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law was in this play called Gem of the Ocean over at Arena Players. And the whole idea was that there was this one scene where the guy came in and he was a shit salesman. He sell shit to farms. And the whole idea is that there was a whole scene about how you got to buy the right shit.
Right.
To fertilize your farm. You can't just buy any shit because depending upon and that's the funniest thing. It's like depending upon what you eat, what the animal ate and shit out, that depends upon whether it will bring forth a good harvest.
Different types of shit.
You got good shit and you got shit. So you can't even just say, oh, if I fertilize it with shit, it'll be good. What if you fertilizing your ground with bad shit?
Right.
Like straight from McDonald's and Cheddars.
Yeah. No grass, no hay,
Right.
nothing natural. All that shit is byproducts and biohazard.
the motherfuckers' colons don't be right. Let me shut up.
The hell are you talking about?
But the whole idea is that people are trying to impress the best. And what if the best isn't good for you? Right. What if those people that you're trying to impress aren't going to work with what you're trying to do?
Right.
Even worse, what if the people that you're trying to impress is the best when you down and you need the help, just like a hand? I ain't saying like, damn, nigga, you ain't even on my level no more.
Right.
You are grow people.
But people still try to impress them.
Right.
Can't pay their water bill, still going out buying cup watches, still can't pay their electric bill, but still going out buying shirts so that they can go to the club with them and hang.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
I needed it because I was going out.
Yeah.
I needed that shirt.
Just like when we did that, do y'all remember, and I know everybody here does, when we did Make It Make Sense, and it was like, why do you go out of town, but before you leave, you buy new clothes, and people out of town never saw what you wore before?
I will not. They never seen me, so they definitely haven't seen my wardrobe.
Right. So if they never seen you and never see your wardrobe, why are you going to the store buying new clothes?
Yeah.
Because we've built into that mentality that we got to look brand new in order to impress people. But it's just like this, and this is going back to my music days. I used to tell my artists all the time, yeah, people in Baltimore have heard your song, but people in California haven't heard it. People in New York haven't heard it. People in Des Moines, Iowa never heard it. So it's new to them. You may get sick and tired of doing this song, but in order for this song to be the song that takes you over the top, you're going to have to do it till you don't like it for them to like it. And then once they like it, then you'll make money off of it. Right. And they were like, no, this song old.
It's like Sir Mix-a-Lot had 3 albums out and he's still pushing one song.
And guess what?
I like big butts, I can't not lie. I can't tell you none of the songs.
I just saw a video clip.
One song.
I just saw a video clip of him recently at somebody's event doing the same song and got all.
Same thing with Ashanti. People coming for her like she keep performing the same songs. They bops. They bops. It is what it is. They bops.
Man, you never heard my posse's on Broadway?
No.
On Broadway.
Yeah. That was his first one before he did Baby Got Back. My posse's on Broadway was the first one.
That's some horrible shit.
We're gonna let one hit wonders live, okay?
But my posse on Broadway was a hit.
It was.
I didn't either.
Yeah, neither one of them.
But like, all right.
But the man can single-handedly buy Seattle.
Religiously speaking, because I'm a Christian, and I never shot.
Praise the Lord.
But I would say, my thought process is just a tad bit different to that, right? And I'm only going back to the out of town, popping tags, new clothes, and shit, right? But like, it's the same thing for me as baptism, right? Like, I'm washing everything away. I don't want the old shit no more.
Right.
I'm about to start some new shit. Let me show some new shit. Like, this is who I am now.
Okay.
The old Rich is back here. Let that nigga die. This Rich right here. Oh, this is something brand new. I got a fresh fucking start, and I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
No, but that's not the point he was making.
No,
that's not the point they were making with the analogy. What you're saying is extremely valid, but you can do that anytime.
Yeah,
the point is if people who specifically buy new clothes to go on a trip to see people that they haven't seen their old.
I don't want to state on that because it was just mentioned. But we also gotta understand some of these motherfuckers. Let's be honest, got skid marks in their shit. They gotta throw them shits away.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
Wow.
Good point.
gotta throw this shit away.
Good point.
Like, God dang.
Good point. All right, let's check this out.
Hear me out. Nobody supports you more than a social media friend that you have never met. Okay? Because you could be doing so much. And people that are so close to you will not even make a sound about what you got going on. But you know who's gonna be there to support you the most? That random friend from TikTok that you've never met in real life. But they are just there rooting you on and so proud of you and just uplifting you at every point and pushing you to do everything that you want to do. So to all of the content creators out there, look at the people, these random TikTokers that you never met, and uplift them like they uplift you. Support them like they support you, because nobody will support you like the random social media friends support you.
I feel like when he was talking,
You ain't never lied, bro.
when he
You
was
ain't never
talking,
lied.
Yeah.
You saw that with him.
all I wanted to say is, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. My bad.
But honestly, like, AJ,
No, but what I was saying, I mean, the point that I got from it is that we have people who know that we're on this podcast every Monday at 8:05 that are in our family and friends circle. Like people we say, that's my Rolly, that's my dog, that's my I do anything for him except for tune in at 8:05.
right.
And we have people like Shauna and Jay and Grizz who are here religiously, like it's the church of Jerry, Rich, Van, and Scott.
Shout out to the road.
That's true support right there.
Supporting us.
Yeah.
So, and Shauna has never put her eyes on me in person one time.
Jay never put our eyes on me in person one time.
She just it looked like she paused. She did that so well. It looked like her video froze. Cause you
It
lied.
did. I stopped walking. I stopped
Mannequin
walking.
challenging in the grocery store, man.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you how to work.
No, but real honestly, like Jay,
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, what did you say?
no, I completely
Grizz?
and totally agree, bro. Because every single week, I send out the podcast. I send out when I do the when I do the
Read your
Teddy
screen,
Files.
Jay.
But
I need
Yeah, I
some
send out-
cheese. I need some eggs. I need some milk.
But no, I honestly, I send out the Teddy Files to damn near 90 people. And I usually end up with 15, 13 likes or something like that. And I'm sitting here like, these are people that I know. These are people that that always say, hey man, I like what you're doing, this, that, and the third. Everybody in the studio, I know, will go on the video, like it, this, that, and the third. But I'm looking at all these other people, and that's when I got to the point to where I just realized, look, I'm going to rock with the people that rock with me. Whether we family, whatever,
Right.
I'm gonna rock with who rock with me. If you rock with me, then let's do it. If you don't rock with me, don't rock with me later. Don't rock with me when I'm up, I'm up. And you didn't help me climb there. Don't try to get me to pull you there. No, because you could have started from the ground floor. Like right now, the podcast is on right now. There should be at least 40 to 50 people on the podcast right now. Because we know at least 40 to 50 people.
Yeah. And I send this out to a lot of people. But the whole idea is that this is the funniest thing. Our reviews are higher because we have a lot of people who may be at work and everything. They will watch it after the fact, and I'll see the numbers, and I'm like, wow, all of you guys watched it after the fact. But those are the people who are dedicated to their jobs and everything else who watch it after, and it's great. And I love you guys, and that's why I always shout out to the rewatchers. But just like Grizz said, this is what happens, and this is what we have to deal with.
Everybody's around when things are going good. I never forget that when I was down and out, there were very few people that were there to support me and help me. Now everybody's around. Everyone wants to fly in the jet. Because now you're on the other side. But when you're on the other side, what keeps you on this side is not forgetting where you come from. It's not forgetting, well, hey, who was there? Who was there in those dark days on that dark street with no street light? Who was there, you know, who put their arm around you during that time and was like, hey man, I got you. Like, I'm going to help you.
And that's the key, because I know those people who are rewatching the video. And as soon as we get the numbers to where we're going to go, they're going to get free gifts. They're going to get the excursions. They're going to get those things that we're going to be able to provide for them once we get the sponsorships and everything that we want.
Yeah. But you know what, JB? Honestly, I look at it like you said, like I remember talking to you, and I was ready to just shut it all down because I wasn't getting the followers, I wasn't getting the numbers that I wanted, and I just got tired of it because I've been doing it for so long. And I remember you said you almost there, man.
Yeah.
You said to me, you're almost there, and I said, you know what? I got to stop doing it for followers. I got to do it for me because it's what I do.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
service
the key.
that I'm providing. I can't keep making it about me. I got to make it about the service I provide. And the moment that I just forgot that it was regardless of whether I created it, God put it in my spirit to create it. I didn't just wake up one day and create it. It was put in my spirit to do so. And then once I stopped making it about me and started making it about the people that watch me and the people that I'm in service to, that's when things started to pick up a little bit. You know what I mean? And I had to stop worrying about the people who wasn't, because every time I give energy to the people that ain't doing, I'm ignoring the people that are doing.
Right.
So I got to start worrying about who's not. I got to start giving love to the people that are. You know what I mean? And that's when things started changing up for me.
Big shout out to Marcy. Marcy's was in a house, but I think she's still here. But Marcy, thank you so much, because she was one of our day ones when we came over after we announced from Sophisticated Grizzly that we were doing our own shit. Marcy is hung in there. I mean, Shauna, she tuned in once and never left. Of course, I'm sorry, my wife is a ringer, because she going to support me. But this is the whole idea. She doesn't have to. She could say, I've got laundry, I've got work, I've got this and that. So that's another thing. Support from your family and people who are close to you is so important.
It means so much. It really does.
Because I don't know if y'all notice or not, but every week before we go on, Sheila calls me and tells me, have a great show. Every week.
I know it's hot.
Because I usually walk away. I usually go in the office or whatever, but she always does that. Because the one thing that I can say, whether we're going through storms, trials, tribulations, or whatever, she puts that shit down and she goes, I love you. Have a good show.
So what I'll say about that is
that's real.
That's real, but power of the tongue and how you speak life over somebody else, like that's the true definition of
support.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Can we also talk about how others you got to listen to others, because we all got friends.
Mm-hmm.
We all got friends. We know what they get into.
Yeah.
And is even though we're as a creator, right? You may write some shit, do some shit, and you be like, yo, this is what I'm doing. All right, cool. It's also another form of support when they tell other people.
Right.
Yeah.
They may not be always able to tune in or be there at that time.
Right.
But the fact that your name is in their mouth, they still support you.
Right.
Right. I believe that.
So like, I don't want us to forget about that part.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
because
if they tell 5 people and one person tunes in, that's one person more than you had the day before.
So it's like, for me, it's like I have people who won't sit back and listen to any podcast, whether it's Grown Man Clique, The Grizzly, Brilliant Idiots, Joe Button. Like, I'm not trying to sit back and listen to motherfuckers talk for 2 hours. Like, but cool. But guess what? I share it.
Right.
I'll tell people like, oh yeah, my man's doing this.
Right.
Like Grizz, you might not have people who don't want to get into cologne, or they got their smell, but they love you, and they be like, hey, yo, my man's might have this page over here. Probably never watch a day of what you were saying. But they're speaking on them.
Yeah.
But those are the things that support, and I want to make it clear: support behind your back
is the best support. Yeah.
That you have to realize.
Right.
Right. We be too focused sometimes of what we see in front of us.
Right.
What we see in front of us, that we don't understand to see what's behind us, and we all know back shots are the shit. So I don't know. I just had to know for some reason.
Any goddamn.
I didn't know what to say.
I think the part that the people that drive me crazy are the ones that you've said something to them about it several times, and they always be like, "Hey, I got you, man. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out." Cool. I done got to the point to where it's like, "Hey, all right, man. If you do, you do." Because I remember one time I was talking to this guy. We talked for at least a good 45 minutes about fragrances and soaps and all of that type of stuff. And the next time I saw him may have been like two or 3 weeks later or so. And hey man, what's been going on? And I said, I said, yeah, I just put my latest video up. Oh yeah, what you talk about on your videos? Fragrance.
Wow. Okay.
He said, "Was you talking about fragrance for real?" He said, "Where'd that say?" Never mind, bro. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, that I want to say that person don't support you. He probably just he's not used to this platform type. So even though that's your man's and you talk to him, it might be a chance where like after y'all left the room, like we gotta realize some people are associates.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Some people are associates.
They're not friends.
That's to talk to.
Yeah.
That moment,
yeah.
Right. So when they come back and they say like, "Oh yeah, my bad," this, that, and the third, like you have to realize, okay, cool, you over here.
Right.
You might have more love for them than they have love for what you're talking about.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
But doesn't mean they don't believe what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
they just don't they just don't know. I ain't got nothing to do. Let me just go on YouTube right now.
But why is it that when we do our sexual shows and we do our what is it? Oh my god, gumbo shows. Why it feel like I've been drinking all night and I haven't. I guess I've been working hard all day and now I'm settling in.
I want to throw out a real question to all the grown men right here.
Yeah.
So what I've been dealing with and going through, what I've learned how to do is to dumb down questions. And so dumbing down questions, not to make you feel idiotic or stupid, but it's more so to understand, because a lot of things is perceptional between you and I or whoever else. So the question I want to ask is, what is support? What does it look like to you? How do you define it? How do you understand it? Because what you see as support may be different than what I see.
Right.
What you see, we're gonna always see everything different because it's perceptional, and it's good to understand it because everybody base support or whatever else differently.
Well, to me, because I'll go first.
Okay.
Support means not just having my back, but having my front, and also knowing that when you're in other circles, you're allowing my name to be a part of the conversation. It's not just about me being in the forefront, but it's like if there's an opportunity to share information that could benefit me, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to be a trumpeter. I don't want trumpeters. Because trumpeters never get you where you want to go. Trumpeters are people who go, da da da, this is Jerry, da da da, this is Scott, da da da, this is Van. They don't, because people are trumpeters, trumpet everything. I need the person that's going to say, that's Rich Hunt. Shoot Rich Hunt is amazing at what he does. When he's behind the camera, you're going to have a great experience, and what you get is going to be way more than what you're paying for, because that's not trumpeting, that's really giving an experience to what somebody asks you.
Right.
So that's what I want. I don't want people. Oh, Jerry got a studio.
Yeah.
There are 37 studios within 2 miles of mine. So just saying I have a studio does not differentiate me. So a trumpeter will say I have a studio.
This trumpeter word. Like, keep thinking of one thing, but go ahead.
And a supporter will be, if you need portraits, if you need some amazing boudoir photography for your husband for your 25th anniversary, you need to see Jerry. He's going to make sure you get exactly what you want. He's not just going to sit you in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to actually make sure you get what you want. Because people can't tell what you do unless they've experienced it.
Right.
And the experiences will bring the support. Rich?
Oh man, so support. I'm gonna be honest. For me, it has been different as I get older, right? Like as I move in this. That's why I always say when I was going on my little, I guess, rant or whatever y'all want to call it. It's the fact that support looks different day by day, right? Y'all came to my birthday and y'all saw just nothing but love there, right?
Right.
That's a form of support to me.
Right.
Choked us out,
when it
but
comes to y'all know who I am, man. Listen.
And we did, and we stayed as long as we could breathe.
Hey, breathe, nigga.
Breathe and stop
Go
for
outside,
real, and
go
give me.
outside, come back in. This is what we did.
That's what we did.
That's what we did.
We pulled you, and we pulled you outside, so you realized there's fresh air, and then there's.
But back to support though, right?
Go right ahead.
What I'm learning is because even though like say you have a problem with someone, right? You don't like someone, you may not like someone, right? That person might not have done nothing to you personally, shamans, though, right? So because that situation didn't work doesn't mean they don't support you. It's just like, all right, like, and I had to get past a lot of ego shit, and that's what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get past a lot of ego things that bothered me personally. It's like, yo, you taking a picture with a nigga I don't fuck with. Yeah, but we ain't about to go kill each other, so it's not at that level.
Yeah.
You feel me? So go ahead, take your pictures, but don't let them speak ill about me in front of you.
Yeah.
And when I realized the shit that I didn't hear behind my back was happening, I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It was cool because I used to jump. I used to jump at that. Like, yo, dog, like, you partying with somebody. You know I don't fuck with.
Yeah. Right.
How you fucking with me and you don't fuck with that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. You don't understand what happened at that. You don't understand that. And I'm like, and then when it's explained to me, I'm like, fuck, I'm just a dick. So when it
well, I mean, you know, once it's explained,
you know, support is saying, I don't want to smoke. Listen, I'm gonna shut up. Can you stand down? Can you stand down? Let me finish this up. So I'm learning different ways to support people, right? So yes, you may not show up every time, but it's my name in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's anybody, and it's in my. You know what I love? I love, and I want to shout out. I did this to you today with someone asking about crochet. I did that, and I'm learning a different way to support people because I don't have personally. I'm not about to wear no crochet shit right now. I can't think of an outfit that I'm gonna wear. I do. I have very sexy knees, dude. Like, I don't know why.
Oh boy.
But also that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. So if someone's looking for a boudoir photographer, I'm throwing shots.
Yeah.
Shots. I'm sorry, y'all got me drinking.
But you know, another thing of support, another way of support is, don't come back to me telling me what somebody said about me. Tell me why they was comfortable saying it in front of you.
No, I love that. No, I love that. If someone's talking ill will to me, and you my peoples, come to me. You're like, hey,
no, don't tell me.
This person,
you check it right there. That way, I never have to hear it. If you coming to tell me, why were they that comfortable saying it to you?
No, because people stupid. People stupid, Grace. Like, listen, tell them, let them feel comfortable all they want to talk about it. Because when it comes back to me, all right, now I'm about to handle it.
Because see, here's the thing, Rich. I know for a fact that if somebody says something to you about me, I ain't never got to hear it because you're gonna check their ass. Like, hold up, nigga, you don't know them like that. The fuck's wrong with you?
Oh no, fuck no. Don't think that. Don't think that, Grace. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. I will check them. But you're gonna hear about what happened.
Right.
You're gonna hear about what happened. So
but I look at it like how solid.
Smiling, looking stupid.
Yeah. Because I look at it like how solid. If somebody see how solid you are, like they see, like people know how solid me and JB are. They know how solid we are. They know better than to even come at him and say something sideways about me. You got a problem with me, you better not say it to him. You know what I'm saying? That's like my best friend, Charles. They know damn well they better not say, nothing sideways to him about me because he might grab you by your throat. And so it's one of those types of things where why are they that comfortable? So one of the things of support is understanding that this friendship is so strong. Don't even think about saying something sideways about me because right then and there, you're going to get checked bad. And so you understand where our friendship is. You ain't even comfortable saying that around now. You better say it to somebody that get the same problem with me that you do. But when it's somebody that I'm down for that's solid, you ain't even going to bother to say it out your mouth.
Grace, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I love is when any of my friends, my family come to me and they be like, listen, they started a conversation and they said, I know you fucks with him. And I said, ooh, I love this. What happened? What happened? What they say? What they say? Talk to me. Like, I love that, man. That's the definition of support. When somebody you ask me that. When someone that you really rock with do not sit on information that's going to hurt you or destroy you. Mm-hmm. That's a definition of support. They don't have to watch everything. They don't have to be at every event that you throw.
Right.
Will never let you go into a room blindsided. You support me.
Yeah.
And that's what I stand about. Yeah. That's what I stand about.
Yeah, now if you know something like as far as not even just saying it to you, but if you know and understand this person don't rock with me, if I'm saying I'm about to come where they at, you be like, nah, bro, that ain't a good idea. That ain't a good idea. You ain't got to tell me the details. Just look, it's not a good idea. Let me, just let's redirect. Let's do something different. You know what I mean? I'm gonna listen because it's my he know. You know something. Let's talk later.
You're going to why you don't want me there?
Yeah. Don't tell me not to come.
Yeah, because he's gonna pull up anyway.
Show up even more.
Yeah,
don't tell me not to come.
That's him.
He's not even going to take the suggestion that it's not a good idea because in his head he's going to hear, "Oh yeah, ding ding ding, I definitely need to be there."
Yeah, don't ever be like, "Hey, where you at right now?"
You know,
I'm such and such. Oh, all right, I'm about to pull up. I don't think that's a good. Fuck you mean, dog? Like, who the fuck do you think I am at this moment right now? Like, it's not a good. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me not to come nowhere, but tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
And then let me give. I'm not the best.
No. Well, you know what? We got to wrap this up because we have reached our time limit for the night. But this is what I love when the conversation goes longer than the time because that means that we really struck a nerve. Right. I would just like to thank everybody who joined in. But before we go anywhere, I definitely want to bring my boy Diaz Teddy. We got to tell them where they can find you on Wednesday nights.
Every single Wednesday night, come over to YouTube, come to Twitter, come to X to see the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast every 8:15 every single Wednesday night, where we get in trouble, we start some shit, and most of the time we start arguments, and we still don't give a shit because crunchy bullshit is always crunchy bullshit, and you can still shut your
Yes.
black.
So if you want to get some learning and some yearning, you need to go to the Sophisticated Grizzly. And also, don't forget he has the Teddy Files. Those are his reviews of different colognes. Do you have something that you want to pitch to us tonight really quick that you picked up in the last 24 to 48 hours that we may need to smell?
Uh-oh. Oh.
So this is called Insurrection. So if you are a fan of Creed Aventus, if you've ever smelled Creed Aventus cologne, this is a clone of Creed Aventus cologne for half the price. Creed Aventus cologne will run you about $250. This is $38.
Oh,
that's not even half the price.
And it's 95% accurate.
1/8 of the price.
Yeah, and this is 95% accurate. So right here, this is what the bottle looks like. So it's 95% accurate. So get your hands on this one, man. You can find it on Joma's shop, Fragrance Net, Fragrance X. Actually, they have it now on Amazon as well. So I'm telling you, when you get this bottle in your hand, come back and tell me thank you.
All right. And we would like to thank everybody. Oh, thanks for sitting in, coming in, checking us out. He was shooting with me earlier. I said, yo, we doing our podcast tonight. He was like, what time? And he's like, I'll stay. So I really appreciate you for coming in because you actually added to the conversation. You didn't just sit there like a bump on a log. Yeah, it was amazing. I want to thank Jay Nicole for coming in. I want to also thank Gigi. Gigi was in the house for a minute.
Yo,
thank you, Gigi, for dropping in, and also Sophisticated Grizzly. I want to thank John.
Shauna.
I want to thank Shauna and Sheila and everybody that came in. And as we say every night when we leave, do good, do really good. But if you're gonna do bad, do really bad, so they know that you meant it. Peace.
You suck a dick, spit on.